I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down the switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killer. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 proof flow. Run and shoot pro. 458 drop. Playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. From Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat. Got that saloon just to smoke. Look, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruise. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blow it. They tell me hustle, dumb and down, you might confuse it. It's like that weirdo rap, the motherfucking shoes. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. That express our curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, and we down at times I've seen records. Got an L, but got an E for effort. Strength, got 12 in the Mojave Desert. 11. Ain't no answer to these trick questions.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, where the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the New Orleans Saints. There's Will Lutz ready to get this one started, and off we go from Tampa. He opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
It's a gear opener that turns off all roadblocks.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with an idea. Slowing him down on the rise is going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, Winston throw complete there to Thomas. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, Kamara, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat on blocks and allow other people to make tackles. When he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into the passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mama had us on the 4 star.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened?
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo.
Wait, there she go. I recognize her for her booty. I walked out, that baby was shot. Like, how you doing? She turned around with the stone face. I was confused, and I realized I looked in the eyes of a Medusa. Left, right, punch, kick, jump, no shit. Oh shit, broke friend, still throwing, broke fist, don't miss. And my Medusa got confusions on my back. Too many cats, I can see boomers, call it doctor. It was nothing else I could do in the street fight. Wishing my brother you got her dookie. They started to run from all the rules. Y'all let us in, and the police for hallelujah. Forward, story,
Amino Energy Sparkling. It's energy plus hydration.
My life on the line here. I want to tell my...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we go for Lambeau. Rodgers on the return. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It does take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, get your ass.
5
Oh,
yards is the
you
tally on
clumsy
first down. It brings up
bitch.
2nd and 5.
Brandon,
Oh,
5
my
yards
fucking
on that
God.
run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That was a touchdown. That was a
No
fucking
gain
touchdown.
on the play there. Second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive...
He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Underneath where he's supposed to be.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking wise as this one stays a 6-0
That
game.
man is just a soul.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Fuck.
Naeem Hines, his first carry.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and inches, Wentz. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. Six nothing our score after one.
Still, I got back, I was fresh off a bill. Took that time, that's right after the drill. Drill. Pump a baby, I can't even feel. Fuck 100, I keep it a mill.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Hines. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Credit to Darius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Wentz. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. That's into the hands of Pascal. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Look at this, a tight end carry. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no game that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
Ooh, nice. Good shit.
Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Yeah, do that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
He get boss, I think. Just play it smart, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give to Taylor.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Solid effort by Jair Alexander there defensively. Second and 14. To throw is Wentz. He finds Taylor, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Throwing is Wentz.
Yes, sir! The fucking defense.
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
It's been crazy hurricanes. This life we live is strange. I'm alone since I was young. When the Bucks had me in prison, I thought we was little friends.
Now it's Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Borges on to punt as he gets it away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Boy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Wentz going to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor complete.
Nice.
That's just not fair, and now room to run.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Good
They finally
move.
get him down,
Good
but
fucking
not
move.
before he reaches the 34. A huge play there on the screen pass.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. Sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And this will be a Packers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On 1st down, Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try to run it in with Jones.
Ooh, nice.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw is Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Finding Pascal. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Wentz. His throw incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Forgiveness.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. A 1st down and more for Jacobs. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Drake. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Jacobs will cross the line.
How you die? Why did you fucking die? Why did you fucking die? Good shit, man. Why did you fucking die?
That sure seemed
Fucking
like a statement drive
bitch.
right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Every time I see my mom, I be like, wait a minute. She know it's something wrong with me, but
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Brady going to bring the Bucks up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's got room. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 66 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over.
There he goes, left side. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, my fuck up.
Foster Moreau, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
the richest nigga in my city, that's a big fact. And we don't do them little things, we on a big jet. My dog still moving, I can't and he ain't quit yet. I had to tell him when he came, don't bring no bricks back. Feel like I'm the chosen one. Rose truck, I ordered one. I ain't mean to buy that bitch a watch, but I bought her one. Richard Millie cost $250,000, I got more than one. Effing on me lighter than a bitch, feel like a water gun.
I've got the squad, I'm ahead of time. I'm going all out, if it's about time. I'm getting my shine when I've been on my grind. Feel like I'm different, I'm one of a kind. Pray your working bad, keep it all in time. Baby, you a bad, you should be good.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On play action, it's Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice play there to force the incompletion into
I just damn sure was because y'all was.
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think.
Stop expecting shit.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Oh, good move. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two.
Stop expecting it. I really run.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Son of a bitch. No.
Linebacker Corey Littleton.
This is a son of a bitch. Good shit, bro. That was my dumb ass shit.
Charles, not only is that an
I did not see you sitting there. Well, I did, but I did it. Thought I could squeeze that son of a bitch in there. Baby. You gotta get that bad.
We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Oh. You gotta what?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Don't do that, man.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Past the 20.
Man, y'all don't get these slow ass niggas, man. Good shit, bro.
At the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run it with Jacobs, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Carr now on 3rd and goal.
Good one. Good one. I'm going to put a little touch on that one. You think I'll watch close? I ain't really watch much. Damn, I got to work tomorrow. I only got Tuesday off this week.
First half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about
I picked up Shorty's shift.
Right? This is all about the defense.
But it's good because she worked in the front, and I wanted to learn the front.
Now to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage?
Huh?
Right now, they don't know where to go because they're getting them in every direction.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
And she was like, Ray, what you doing Monday? I was like, I'm off. She was like, okay. And then Brooke was like, you not working Monday? And she said, no. Brooke said, you're a whore.
Let's take it in at the goal line. And they'll get him down.
So she must took off to go get some dick. You ain't got no vacuum?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
I
possession.
do the living room, so I mean the majority.
Interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. You're right there with me.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
Anytime, anywhere. Like watching a big game. Or maybe